What up, nerds, and welcome to another summer slasher episode of Straight Chillin', the weekly horror movie review show where you chill and we kill, slice, dice, and chop up yet another horror movie. My name is Bob. I'll be your host for the evening. This is episode 537, recorded on Sunday, July 20th, 2025. Tonight, we're talking about I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025. Before we get into it, let me introduce everyone else on the show. First up, calling in from Washington, D.C., we got your boy, Randizo. What's up?
What are you waiting for, huh?
I am very upset with this latency here. What's up?
It's so new. It never happens every show or anything.
Oh, my God. I don't know what to do. What more can a boy do, honestly?
What are you waiting
I've addressed it in as many ways as I can, and yet 30-second delays are what we're faced with.
Shit happens when you party naked. Next up, calling in from Seoul, South Korea, we got your boy, Soju. What's up, man?
Oh, what up? It's your boy, Legacy Stains. I guess that's about all I can muster for this.
The stains of the father.
Oh, God.
Stains of the sun. Stains of the Holy Ghost. Whoa.
Some old stains.
Spooky ectoplasm stain.
Gross. Boys, another Legacy sequel in the books.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You're just in time, too. Right on the peak of the wave of this kind of thing. Really just striking while the iron's so hot.
It's what
again, I'd like to say Halloween 2018 came out 7 years ago. 7 years. We've almost had to deal with was that the first one, or was there one before that?
I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
I mean, there was you could say that what's that one? The town that dreaded sundown, I guess.
Not really.
Yeah. It was kind of an
but not in that way, yeah.
And not on a big scale, not a blockbuster level thing.
Has there been any major franchise that we have not done this with now at this point?
Friday the 13th, right? Because
because of their situation, yeah.
And it's coming, baby. Don't worry, it is coming.
Got your Hellraisers, your Screams, your Texas Chainsaw Massacres, many Halloweens, Final Destination, kind of.
New Nightmare is kind of a Legacy sequel.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a meta sequel. I don't know. This is the weeds. Fuck the weeds. Let's. The point is, what we recognize to be a Legacy sequel now is pretty much kicked off, or at least was popularized by Halloween 2018. 2018. Yeah. 2018.
7 years ago.
The math checks out.
Had to deal with a decade of this bullshit almost, boys.
And many more.
Clearly, we love this movie, but before we get into the review, let's tackle a little bit of housekeeping real quick. Here is another reminder. We do have our August poll currently posted on our Patreon website. If you guys support us at the $5 level or above, you get the chance to vote on a movie we're talking about this August. The theme for August is deep cuts. The 3 movies you're voting on are Kill List, The Empty Man, and Orca.
Whoa, Bob, heading into the last week of July. How are those numbers looking?
Ooh, they have not moved at all since last week. So
Orkang, number 1.
Orkang is on top, 40% of the vote. Second place, The Empty Man, 36% of the vote. Last place, Kill Lang with 24% of the vote.
Kill Lang.
Kill Lang.
That's
nobody even knows what
easy
these
to parse.
films are anymore.
Yeah,
Kill Lang.
What are they saying?
We have the dumbest secret language ever invented.
What are they saying? Get your votes in.
Honestly, if I didn't know what that was, I wouldn't understand.
No,
either.
absolutely not. This is like the old 10 all over again.
Yeah, it's Kill List, Kill Lang. It's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Get those votes in. You got about a week. We'll see what movie we're talking about this August. In other Patreon news, we are dropping minicasts every other Friday. Just dropped one on Squid Game 3. That was your boy Soju wrapping up.
Oh, yeah.
Wrapping it up? Is this the last season? I don't know.
Well,
right?
Well, there's gonna be an American one.
There's gonna be a Fincher edition.
Yeah, Fincher has got himself wrapped up in this.
Why?
I don't.
I am not sure what the fuck made him want to do that, other than the money truck.
Let me go ahead and spoil the American version for you. They all betray each other immediately. There is no morality.
They should just air. They should just air the like the 8th season of Survivor with the Squid Game intro bump. Like it would be the same basic thing,
and then just have like
a graphic kill scene every time somebody was voted on.
Can't wait for the Legacy sequel season to come out in a decade.
The Real World 2025,
Squid Game 2032.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So check out Justin's thoughts on Squid Game 3 over on Patreon. Next up, we're going to be dropping a minicast on Jurassic World Rebirth. That's going to be on August 1st.
Really bringing the heat these days.
Oh boy!
Yeah, we're just over here.
We only give what.
Yeah, but you know what? This is the state of media.
That's
these
what we're
days. That's what we're given. Yeah,
we're reviewing what comes out. That's the name.
Alternatively,
of the game.
We are seeing some interesting fucking smaller films in festival season right now on the side.
Yeah,
and we'll get to some more coverage of that shit.
Yeah,
so, some worthwhile stuff in the mix. Thank God.
We got a whole bunch of folks signing up on Patreon here. We got a couple new ones, and I think a couple re-ups.
Really?
I'm just gonna blast
with all these awesome mini casts.
I know they're paying us money.
So we got 4. Okay. I want to give quick shouts outs to big gigantic thank you to Steve B, Rob R, Warren E, and Cassie W. Thank you guys so much for signing up on Patreon. Every dollar you guys contribute goes right back into the show. As is tradition around these here parts, we owe you all the straight chilling salute. This one goes out to Steve, Rob, Warren, and Cassie.
Hey guys, here it comes.
Slap my ass! Slap it!
All right, yeah, we're just gonna call
slap
it
my ass.
Could not.
Slap me in the ass. Oh God! Slap my ass. Oh yeah! Slap that asshole.
Slap it. Slap.
Slap the
Slap my ass. Oh God! Slap me in the ass. Slap me in the ass. Oh God! Slap my ass. Slap me in the ass.
They're working now.
Yeah, that should cover it. That should about do it. Yeah.
The wave of ass. Oh God!
My ass is no longer in existence. It's been slapped out of the planet.
Well,
damn.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I got a bunch of shit to plug. So we just released a bonus episode where your boy Soju was interviewing Leah Mirin, who is the star of The Ugly Stepsister, and that's currently on our main feed right now. You can listen to that with your ear holes.
Mm-hmm.
We
or
also,
any other hole, really.
Or whatever hole you prefer to listen with.
No king shame.
You can do that. Also, at the time of you listening to this, we will have just dropped another bonus episode. Shaboys, Rand Diesel, and Soju are talking about the Busan International Film Festival. You guys, I know Randy fucked me up on the pronunciation. Busan. You guys watched a bunch of fucking movies, and I was a lazy motherfucker and didn't watch any.
Yes, that's accurate.
Yeah.
We also had a good discussion about, because BFON has been doing their AI movies. So we had a little brief discussion about the state of AI in the world. So, if you just want to, even if you're not interested in the movies,
if you want to hear us two idiots talk idiotically about AI, we got it. We got it on tape, buddy.
Hell yeah. So that's available for your ear holes right now. I got a couple other things to plug here, too. I was fortunate enough to be a guest over on A Cut Above. Our friends at A Cut Above had me on to talk about the remake of Night of the Living Dead, and that's out now. You can check that out. And last thing I have here, your boy Mikey and myself over on the Let's Get Physical Media podcast were also able to interview The head of acquisitions from TerrorVision, a gentleman named Brad Henderson. And that's available for you to listen to right now. We had him on the show for a long fucking interview. It was like almost 2 hours long. We were talking to that guy.
Damn.
Super cool dude. We see him at Spooky Empire all the time, and we always chat him up. And we've been meaning to have him on the show for forever, really. And we finally just did it. So it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Awesome.
Where do you keep finding these new special features? When are you going to start adding the Straight Chillin' podcast to all your new releases?
Oh, I may have asked.
Oh.
When are you going to give us some commentaries to do?
You need somebody not involved with the production on any real level to provide the commentary track. We got you.
Yeah, we work cheap, brother. We work real cheap. So, check out Let's Get Physical Media everywhere you get your podcast. That's all I got to plug. Do you guys have anything?
I think I'm all set. Juice?
No, I think I'm good this week.
All right. Squeaky. Sounds like our house is clean.
This house is clean.
All right, let's get into the main event. We're talking I Know What You Did Last Summer, and we're kicking it off with the back of the box.
What's on the back of the box?
I'm trying to front load this shit a little bit. Inevitably stymied. Inevitably.
Oh, shit. I Know He Did Last Summer. This is a brand new release in theaters now. Rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 51 minutes. 1 hour and 51 minutes. Let's just think about that.
Long? God damn.
Let's just think about that. This was directed by Jennifer Caton Robinson. It was also written by her as well as Sam Lansky and Leah McKendrick. This stars Madeline Klein, Chase Sue Wonders, Tyreek Withers, Jonah Howard King, Sarah Pigeon, Billy Campbell. We also have Jennifer Love Hewitt coming back here, Freddie Prinze Jr. as well. Some other lovely folks. Plot synopsis brought to you by IMDb is as follows. A group of friends are terrorized by a stalker who knows about a gruesome incident from the past.
Oh, the past summer, correct? I mean,
last
one
summer,
can assume,
to be very specific.
It seems like the title of the movie is a more efficient premise synopsis than that was.
Pretty much. New release, first time watch for all three of us here. Gentlemen, would you recommend folks check out I Know What You Did Last Summer? Rand Diesel, kick us off.
No, I would not. Even when I was going to buy this ticket or whatever, like I was looking through what else is playing, and it's like Superman's out, and there's that new Ari Aster film, and I'm like,
Eddington.
There are better options.
There are better options.
I don't think this is.
Is that in the theaters right now?
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it get to release recently?
Yeah.
This week.
Okay. Oh, this week. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gotcha. That's a no from Rand Diesel. Juice, what about you?
That's a big no from Shaboy Bob. No. Who's asking? Who even was asking?
Who's asking? That's Rob.
I am.
Yeah, well, I was. Well, who's asking for this movie? This just no, Bob. I would not recommend people check this out. I could barely recommend people revisit the '97 version. Why am I going to recommend this one?
Right. We're going to talk about that.
Bob, how about you? Would you recommend people check this out?
If you want a hell of a nap, yeah, you could check this out.
How much of this film did you actually watch, Bob? Percentage-wise?
I watched 100%. I didn't fall asleep at all, actually, but let me tell you, I wanted to.
Oh, buddy.
It's not in the file.
Oh, buddy.
This is
all right. Well,
bit of a snooze
that sounds
fest.
like a strong recommend from the Straight Chillin' crew right
That's
there.
medium to loose, I'd say, really.
Medium. Range of medium
at
to
the end of the
loose, I would
day.
say, yes.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm.
So
Well, sounds like we got a strong to medium to lose.
strong to medium to
Strong
weak.
to medium to loose to none to all.
to
Just
literally
somewhere in there.
everything.
all
Somewhere
a
between
good
none and
night.
all.
And that's it. Keep chilling.
Yep.
We're going to be
Are
spoiling.
you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Here we
Only
go.
always. We're going to be spoiling the shit out of this movie, and here comes your warning.
Spoiler warning.
Oh, Bob, please synopsis this hour and 51-minute film.
Man, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Okay.
You could skip a lot of it.
Man.
The movie should have skipped a lot of it.
Should have, yeah. Here is the plot synopsis for this movie. On July 4th, 2024, Ava Brooks returns to her hometown of Southport, North Carolina, for her friend Danica Richards' engagement party. After the party, Ava's boyfriend Milo, and Danica's fiance Teddy decide to take a bit of a ride to see the fireworks. They run into an old friend Stevie who's fresh out of rehab and invite her to join him. Teddy fools around in the road, causes the car to drive off a cliff, killing a man named Sam. Teddy swears everybody's secrecy and says his politician father will take care of everything. 1 year later, Ava returns to Southport for Danica's bridal shower, celebrating her engagement to her new fiancé, Wyatt. Ava meets a true crime podcaster on the airplane named Tyler, because of course she fucking does. And they hook up in the bathroom. Tyler's investigating the 97 killings. While at the baby shower, Danica opens up a letter and says, "I know what you did last summer." The group suspect Teddy is behind the note and confront him on his boat. That night, Danica's fiancé is murdered by a hook-wielding fisherman. She finds another threatening message and is convinced someone knows about the accident. Ava and Tyler investigate the old clothing store where Helen and Elsa were killed in 97. They are confronted by the killer. Tyler is hung out the second-story window from a rope. Ava visits survivor Julie James at the university she works at. Julie's reluctant to help, but says it's definitely personal for the killer. At a town hall meeting, another survivor from 97, Ray, claims the mayor is covering up the massacre to make the town more appealing. Ava finds out the car that Sam drove off the cliff belonged to a church pastor named Judah. Danica and Teddy visit Sam's grave.
The end.
And are attacked, but they survive. Danica insists everybody stay at her mansion and lay low. Milo is strangled by the killer, who then drives off with his body. Ava and Danica visit Judah and find out he knew Sam. Grant has them arrested for harassing the pastor. The next day, Teddy and Grant's bodies are found strung up in front of the harbor. Ray insists the girls flee on Teddy's yacht. The police find Judah killed in his church. On the yacht, Stevie reveals she's the killer and that Sam was her friend. They met in rehab, and Sam was actually on the way to help her that night, fearing a possible relapse. Ray shoots Stevie, and she falls off the boat. Stevie stabs Danica. She falls off the boat. They both fall off the boat. Back at Ray's bar, Ava realizes his arm is cut in the same place she cut the killer. Ray was Stevie's accomplice, turns out, and he was just mad at the mayor for covering up all the killings back in 97. Julie realizes Ray must also be the killer, and she intervenes. Ava impales Randy with a spear gun. Not Randy, Ray. Ray with a spear gun, killing him.
Excuse me, sir.
Danica washes up on shore, and she's rushed to the hospital. Ava tells Danica Stevie also is alive somehow. In a post-credit scene, Julie visits Carla Wilson, who received a note saying it isn't over, with a picture of the two of them circled and crossed out in red ink. They agreed to hunt the person down together. Roll credits.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Oh my god, I can't wait. So,
hey,
this movie is
no one wanted this.
So
Nobody wanted
funny.
this.
Dude, this movie is
the first one's got what? Two? It's just two movies, right?
It's three.
Yeah.
Is it?
But,
there are three, but the third is kind of like a direct-to-video kind of deal.
Unfucking watchable. It doesn't have any of the original cast or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't watch.
Oh god. Yeah, this is where we're at now. This is where we're at. We've done the big ones. You did the Hellraisers. They even rebooted Strangers for some reason. And now we have these. Who wants this? Nobody wants this.
Well, I don't know. Do we have ticket box office numbers? I'm gonna look.
Yeah, it was about an $18 million budget, and it made $25 million over the weekend.
Oh god.
So.
Hey, all right. Happy to contribute to the problem.
Oh,
not bad. So a little bit of trivia while we're bitching here. Apparently, back in September of 2014, Sony Pictures revealed plans to make a
trilogy.
No, not a trilogy. Just another fucking movie. But yeah, right.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Bloodlines.
So back in 2014, your boy your boy Mike Flanagan was actually writing a script for it, and the movie was apparently a high priority set for release in 2016. And Flanagan was saying,
and then he came out of the fugue state and was like, "Oh shit, no, I don't want to do that."
Flanagan said it was going to be a new iteration, total reboot, and it wouldn't have anything to do with the original movies. But
that's not hard either.
Ultimately, they didn't make it, and they did end up making a TV show, which I didn't know about, that came out in 2021 instead of that movie.
What?
And it was canceled.
How do you make that fucking work?
It was canceled after one season because nobody watched it.
They must have planned for one season to get, because like, how do you extend this premise?
I don't know, dog. It's a great
What
question.
the fuck?
Just keep going. Just keep going. It would have been easy for this to have to do nothing with the first film. It's not hard.
The legacy characters in this like really don't add anything. Like I don't know.
No.
I mean, no,
it's not that they don't add anything. Literally every beat of this movie is just copy pasting. There's a true crime podcaster. How many times have we done the podcaster now at this point?
They gotta stop.
How many times?
I honestly don't know.
Please stop.
Like,
it was kind of a good way. It was kind of an interesting way to have expository dialogue disguised under a premise at one time. Yes, it was. It was a reasonable excuse to get expository dialogue on, and then it just got overdone. Man, it's like too much. This is like
I have a podcast.
Also, it doesn't
need to happen. They have the fucking legacy characters.
Yeah.
Based on the motivations of the two killers that we have now at this point. The one who is Stevie, who is mad at them for killing her friend, and the one who wants this town to be remembered for the tragedy that happens. Why would you kill the podcaster? Why would that be the person you would kill?
It does.
I don't know.
I mean, honestly,
this is the thing, though.
You think that they would want to let her live if she's like doing research and doing.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Doesn't.
Yeah, you would want her to live. She's like bringing this back to the forefront of people's minds. Doesn't make any sense.
They were fucking in an airport bathroom, and that shit is disgusting.
Oof.
That is so heinous. That's true horror right there.
It is true horror.
That's
especially in those American bathrooms that have those stalls where the fucking gap in the thing shows your fucking knees.
Yeah, it's so high that a child could crawl underneath it while you're taking a shit.
Oh my god! I kicked that shot in the face,
dude. I've lived that nightmare. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You never heard that?
This kid.
I've seen like a YouTube video where that happened. I don't know. Maybe I just got mixed with Bob's story.
This kid, like, I was in there. This kid knocked on the door, and I was like, occupied. Like he's pulling on it, it's not opening because it's locked because I'm taking a shit. So he just decides to crawl under the door. This kid crawls under the door, and I'm taking a shit.
How old was this kid?
America, what is your problem? Why do we do that?
He might have been like 6 or 7, something. I don't know.
No other country does that.
You were justified in screaming at that child.
I was living a nightmare.
Get the fuck out of here, you little shit!
Like, really, it's so strange. Right. Why? Like, why do we do that? Why is there such a huge gap?
Saves money on wood, I assume.
Really?
Saves money on wood.
Saves you money on the wood.
That's right. It's crazy.
It's a few dollars a foot, so...
So yeah, the podcaster is stupid in this. This movie, like, they were clearly trying to make a bunch of jokes. Like, this movie thought it was written filled with quips. I think it was supposed to be funny.
It was like a lot. Well, I mean, yes, but like I think most of it was like referential humor to the fucking. The line where Ray's like, where somebody's like, why don't we just fuck off to the Bahamas for like a week? And he's like, for reasons I won't go into, I don't recommend that. And I'm like,
do that.
Okay.
As soon as he said that, I was like, well, he's the killer because that's a great idea.
Well, that's what they do in part 2. That's what they're referencing.
Yeah, that's literally referencing part 2. That's the whole premise of part 2.
I don't think I've seen part 2. Then
that's the one I've seen the most, honestly, because it was just on Cinemax all the time. Look, but here's the thing about this that I just kept coming back to is like they are making a legacy sequel to a couple of films that were both kind of bad already,
and already rip-offs of Scream.
That had like already were logically inconsistent within themselves, already were like not that well acted, or certainly bad dialogue. The conceit of the conceit is kind of interesting, but nothing else makes sense around that. So in that sense, they made the perfect fucking legacy sequel because it does all the same fuck ups that the first two movies did. And it just like adds a few to the pyre. So it really ups the stakes on its own fuck ups.
Also, too, maybe I don't know. Maybe Gen Z thinks about this differently. But in the original film, they literally like take a body, they put it in their trunk, they drive it down to the water, which again is really stupid. I don't know why they did that. Just throw it onto the rocks. And then they dump it into the water. So they dump it into the water. They're like literally committing a crime. In this one, there's like no crime.
Yeah.
They didn't commit a crime. Nobody committed a crime.
I think Teddy even
negligent
says,
manslaughter. Yeah, Teddy is in trouble potentially,
he's like,
but the rest of them are not.
Manslaughter. And I was like, I don't
know if it
I think it would. I think you could definitely be held legally accountable for standing in the middle of the road drunkenly.
But when your dad owns the cops in this small town,
yeah. Well, I mean, that only works though if you pretend it didn't happen. Like that's how that works.
Yeah, and I guess it's just so easy to just be like, we witnessed a crash.
Yeah,
right. No, I totally agree.
There's no footage otherwise. We witnessed on a curvy road that's above some rocks. Yeah, that's known for accidents. We were there watching fireworks and somebody drove off the road. The easiest story to say. The easiest.
No, I was gonna say I guess that wouldn't matter because Stevie was there and it was her whole fucking thing was that she was getting revenge. But she said is like what's her name?
She was one of the first ones to agree to it.
Well, she agreed. She was like, well, I thought we were going to the cops, and it's like, okay, sure, but I don't know. It doesn't fucking make sense. None of it fucking makes any goddamn sense.
Wouldn't she have recognized the truck or like?
No,
she doesn't like.
It's not his truck. It's not his truck.
Yeah, I guess.
So they did kind of make logical kinds of sense, I guess.
But it doesn't make that much sense. Like the thing is, I keep thinking about fucking Ray. I keep thinking about Ray in particular.
Yeah.
I don't buy this fucking turn at all.
No,
all. He is the fucking hero of both of the first two movies. Like he's not the protagonist, like main protagonist, but he is like the come through in the clutch, save the day kind of guy in both those fucking movies. And because people are not paying enough attention to him and his friends being murdered, he wants to murder some girls' friends also. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. This is not the way that these things work. I just don't see that happening.
I mean, I feel like they should, if they were gonna, it doesn't make. I feel like they really should have leaned more into the like revenge on Teddy and his dad because they took over the town and exploited the people or something, maybe, or like you kicked my mom out of her house or something.
I thought it was going to be Teddy's dad for like a majority of the movie. Just like I kind of honestly, in fairness, I did not think they would have the gumption to turn one of the legacy stars. Like I did not think this was the franchise that was going to have the guts to do that until Jennifer Love Hewitt started saying like, fuck nostalgia. And I was like, okay, they're making a play at a meta commentary here. Something completely like unexpected is supposed to happen. And it was Ray. But like the Stevie thing, man, like I don't fucking understand any of this.
Ooh,
like
her reveal was bad too.
It was
real bad.
Terrible.
She was trying to Stu Macher it really bad.
Everybody
tries to Stu Macher.
You can't do
There's
Stu.
Only one Stu.
Only Stu can do Stu.
Can't do it.
God. It's just
it was fun.
Do it.
Like it's a very specific guy that can do that, and you're just not it.
You're in the 50th Legacy sequel in 7 years.
Hey, let me ask you a few questions. Like, let's start here. Like, what the fuck is this fucking dream sequence?
Dude.
Fuck that dream sequence.
Oh my god!
They just had to get Sarah Michelle Gellar in there.
They just had to. They had to do it.
Oh, I got trivia.
They
on
had
that,
to
actually.
Oh my god!
So
hit me.
Writer-director Jennifer Caton Robinson couldn't bring Sarah Michelle Gellar back. She played Helen Shivers in the original movie because she got killed. And she had a conversation with Entertainment Weekly. She said she tried relentlessly to get Gellar into the new movie. Her efforts were for naught because she couldn't maneuver around the fact that Helen was dead. Direct quote, she said, "I tried, okay? I harassed her. But she is dead." Robinson said, "I tried to pitch some crazy shit too. I was like, what if it's like you weren't dead, you're actually alive, but in hiding?" And Sarah's like, "I was on ice. I was the most dead a person could be. You could see my frozen body." I was like, "Yeah, but what if?" And she said, "I am dead. I am Sarah Dead Gellar." So she just wanted to bring her back. Like, bring her back, dude, bring her back.
I would have respected that if Gellar had stuck to her guns and not appeared in this fucking movie.
That dream sequence was silly.
Well, I mean, doesn't that just shit that the bullshit of just like,
purpose.
I mean, still, let's just get you in this movie. It's like, why are people making movies like that? God, who is this director? Like, what has she been doing? Like, this
idea that there needs to be a string of references or like. Just don't fucking make the movie. Just don't move. If you want to just make references to the movie, fucking make a little documentary for fucking YouTube about it. And this does not need to be a goddamn whole movie in and of itself.
Have a YouTuber character, not a podcaster character. Do something original.
No, I just mean like make a YouTube video instead of a fucking giant
okay.
Like an actual...
Just fucking make a video essay about how much you like the original if it's so fucking important. But we don't need any of this shit. It's it's transparently just trying to be fan service, like so transparently just that. Especially in that dream sequence thing, it's like it's painful, man. I don't want anything to do with it.
The "what are you waiting for" callback, like they had to get that famous line back in there. Like, what?
They expected hooting and hollering in these theaters. Let me tell you, pin could have dropped. It would have been completely audible. Nobody gave a shit.
It was a packed house, but nobody was reacting to anything really.
This director has a co-writing credit for Thor: Love and Thunder, which is like the worst Marvel film I've ever seen.
It is not very good.
I haven't seen it, but
it is hot garbage.
I don't know.
Well, also too, you know what I like? What was weird about this too is I don't know, just. The first one's like this teen slasher, you know, these young, inexperienced kids that are graduating high school. And then like from the very beginning on this film, I was just like, what is the spin here? Just you're at like a bridal party. I know, and one's got a yacht. And I was like, what's the like relatability? Or like, what are you even trying to like? I don't even know the approach that you're trying to go for, you know, like what's your point of view?
No, the point of view is here's some hot women and we're not going to get shat on for casting hot 26-year-olds as 17, 18-year-olds. That's fine. That's the thing is like, there's no like story benefit to any of the decisions made in this movie.
Also, too, I'm going to go ahead and say, when they do the 1 year jump and she's at the girl's party and the new guy shows up, I was like, am I just fucking stupid or did they recast this guy? Like I didn't get.
It is a little jarring because you're like, she was just with the other guy. Like, what's
I was like,
oh no, that's when it made sense to me because I was like, oh okay, they're doing a thing where Teddy's on the outs with them now because like up until that moment I was like, who the fuck waits a year after announcing their engagement like to have a bridal shout? Like I don't know, it just seemed like it even sounded like because
she was like, what, we broke up 1 month before the wedding, so I was like, what's the timeline here?
She moves fast
because the first party was an engagement party. So if you broke up 1 month before the wedding, that would imply some time passed and you've now met somebody else and are engaged like and have planned a new party
and is pregnant.
Was she pregnant?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's a bridal. Or no, I'm in dumb.
No, it's a bridal shower. Bridal shower.
Yeah. Not a baby shower. Bridal shower. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
no.
There was that one cool scene where she, I like when she dropped the bath bomb into her
bathtub.
And bathtub, yeah. And it just, and it,
what do you call that fucking thing?
Yeah, the toilet. No.
Hot tub Christianity.
And it was red. That was kind of a cool shot.
Yeah.
But like, were there even any cool kills here?
That was probably
Not
the best
really.
one. The first one. You know?
Yeah, the first one.
The harpoon and all
Yeah.
that. Here's the thing: it's like this
That's
has been
about
like
it.
part of the issue with this whole franchise, trying to make the fucking Gorton's Fisherman into an ongoing legacy killer. He's not charismatic, and he has a very limited palette on what he can do. He's not like Freddy Krueger, where he can just like conjure up some bullshit. He's not like Michael Myers, where he's pure evil incarnate, and he can just like appear behind you essentially. Like he's just a fucking dude with a hook or fisherman shit. Who cares? Like what the
He
fuck?
looks okay. I kind of like. I kind of like.
He
the
looks
look.
fine for a movie,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah.
as an icon of the genre. It doesn't work.
They
The
do.
hook through the neck was all right for Teddy's dad. I mean, they lingered on it, so it was just more brutal, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a bunch of stabs. It's like it's just a
hanging,
Scream ripoff.
They do like.
They even did like the blade wipe. They even did that at one point. Did you
missed
notice?
that, I guess.
Oh yeah, it wasn't as like shink, but
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. You say what you're gonna say.
I was just gonna say,
bitch
like,
about.
I like how they shot him. Like, it was usually from a lower angle, and like he seemed, like you could hear his footsteps like echoing through the hallways. The way he like slashed and shit, it made him seem like really, really strong and like actually imposing. So like that stuff kind of worked.
Like
for the
say a
most part.
26-year-old 100-pound waif of a girl might be.
Thin.
She's very tiny. Yeah, yeah. So that's a positive thing.
Also, too, there's no mask, so
They just kind of conceal it, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool until like
Just keep
you
their
need
head
to
down.
unmask. Like that's I don't know. Like it's kind of
Stevie, is
cool,
that
like
true?
trickery, like camera trickery.
Most of
I don't
it's like
I forgot
broad
that, but
daylight.
it's-
It is.
But like have
yeah.
a balaclava on or whatever, like at the end where you're gonna reveal it's just like, no, just pull off the hat. The hat's been concealing her identity this whole time perfectly. Because the light
my
always hits
God.
perfectly from above and behind. Always. It doesn't fucking make sense. And I was gonna point out the fucking sound effects. The sound design in this movie annoyed the shit out of me. Every single time that hook moves, even a fraction of an inch, it's like the loudest, most overblown fucking, like, it's insane. It sounds like 8 fucking knives like slicing through watermelon every time they fucking move. It's like, it sounds like a fucking chainsaw. It's insane. It's insane.
Dude, I would lose my shit if they.
Dude,
like,
I wish
rev the
I
chainsaw.
wish somebody would just have the balls to do that kind of shit. Just adding in wacky, like,
You're like, what?
like I wish.
I think
you know
that's the
what?
next
I
run.
wish they set it up like a normal movie, and then like they really did recast Teddy, and it just didn't explain it. It's just a different guy, it's just, and then everybody just calls him Teddy, and the
actually love that.
hook makes a chainsaw
I would
sound.
love
It's just
David
like,
Wayne and the Wet Hot American Summer Crew to remake a
dude.
classic slasher.
Yes, exactly.
Do a legacy sequel. That would be fun. I think maybe Toxic Avenger is aiming at something akin to that because like that's a comedy to start with, and so it denies you the fun of like just fucking with the brand. Like,
This one would have been perfect. Nobody holds this in some high regard. You're not ruining the fisherman. You're not like there's nothing to ruin. There's nothing to spoil. Go wacky with it. Do something interesting.
fucking Child's Play did that sort of thing. They like just a couple of times they went in completely new directions and they didn't always work and a lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of people love the fucking Bride of Chucky strain of films. And like it's just like you make something new that's like using the same stock but with entirely different seasonings. Like
Gremlins
go for that.
did
That's
it.
fine.
Gremlins 2.
There's nothing sacrosanct. Yeah, Gremlins 2 did, but I don't know what the thinking was there. I've seen that Key and Peele sketch. I'm guessing that was it. I don't know, man. Like part of like I just don't. I've always been like with Halloween in the Halloween franchise or whatever. Just make a different movie if you want to make a different movie. If it's going to be too different from the original, when you put this name on it, it's going to mean something to somebody. But if you intentionally remake a movie or do a legacy sequel or whatever, that then just sort of like pokes fun at shit and like becomes absurdist and weird, that I can kind of get behind. Like it's not still trying to be like what Halloween Ends did, where it's like something entirely different that's kind of like shitting on the original and still trying to be as serious as possible. Like that doesn't work for me. I think that's the only, and I honestly think that we're probably on our way to having some franchise or other do this. Maybe like Urban Legends or some shit will come back.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
like
somebody
The Faculty 2 or some shit. I don't know.
I like the idea of Club Dread, you know, that comedy slasher comedy thing
The
that came
Broken
out.
Lizards.
Yeah, but like I don't think that movie was pulled off very well. But this franchise would be kind of perfect to do something kind of like that and lean into the comedy aspect of it. And that,
I came around on that movie a little bit over the years, but yeah, like there were parts of that movie that I still kind of chuckle about. But
yeah, it's all right.
yeah, I think honestly, going completely absurd. I just think about Wet Hot American Summer and how like when somebody drops a gardening trowel, it makes a fucking pot crash sound, like the same pot crash sound that you hear a second later when somebody drops a Coke bottle in the trash. Like little shit like that, or having like everybody run like directly like camera back like from the people talking, and just like instead of running off screen, they just run directly into the woods for no reason. Shit like that would be fucking hilarious in a fucking franchise like this. Instead, we got this, and it's like neither treating the original as sacred, nor which gratefully I'm grateful that they did say those things like fuck nostalgia, who cares if anybody remembers all that stuff. I was like, but it's too little too late. You're doing that.
Yeah,
you're doing exactly what you're complaining
still.
about.
Yeah.
So
Bringing all these
I don't
characters
think you
back.
get to say that really.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then the fucking post-credit shit.
me.
My God, who could begin to give a shit?
Yeah, like they're setting up another one already. Like
Yeah,
we,
who would? Yeah,
we don't need.
They just
we
wanted
don't
Brandy
need
in
it.
there. They
So- and
just
it's
had to
the
have a reason to
same-
put Brandy in there.
and it's the same person. So that's what they're spinning as. Is she fell off the boat and lived? But it's the same person.
I guess maybe
Wait.
Stevie.
So
is,
then
like,
doesn't
back.
that take
Oh,
like the
Stevie?
mystery out of anything?
Dude? I
Who
don't
knows what they'll
know.
fucking do? And they'll try to be clever with it, and it won't work. That's my prediction. Like it's not going to be straight up what you just said. I don't think. But
What's the
if
next?
they even go there, which I think they probably will. But
What's the next franchise to pull this, boys? What do we got? Who's
I
left?
can't
Who's
think of
left on the
any left.
docket?
Yeah,
there's Urban Legends, like Ginger Snaps or something. Like I don't
Oh,
Cherry
God.
Falls. Like
Dude, Cherry Falls. Do it.
do it? What? No,
They could
no, we're not
probably
advocating.
remake My Bloody Valentine. It's been a while.
Didn't they already do that?
Remake.
It's got a remake.
Yeah, like do it again.
What do we got? They already did Blair Witch. They already did Scream. They already did Hellraiser.
Candyman.
Yeah,
They did
Candyman was pretty
Candyman.
good. Like,
Yeah, that was like the
That was
best
yeah.
That was one of the better ones for
so
sure.
far.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
Scream, Halloween.
I'm looking at bring
Popcorn.
back Idle Hands. They could bring back Shaboy.
Seth Green.
Sawa.
Oh, Devin
Dr.
Sawa. Hell
Giggles. Let's bring back Dr. Giggles for one last procedure.
The Craft. Dude, did they do a
Yeah.
Craft?
I think they
remake?
remade
Yes.
or
They did.
a sequel.
They did it.
Maybe it was a
They
sequel.
did a sequel.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
I don't
Okay,
think
then.
I didn't see that. I don't think it was well.
I just felt you
received.
lose a year of your life in that side.
Idle Hands is or Urban Legend. Yeah, there's Cherry Falls.
Oh my God.
Faculty, Anaconda, bringing it back.
They're bringing
Anaconda,
back
they're bringing it back.
Anaconda, and it's gonna be horrible. I can't
Mhm.
imagine.
Wait, are you serious? They are bringing Anaconda
This
back?
Christmas?
Actually,
I believe.
this is-
yeah.
Oh my God! What?
this is probably
gonna be the
there's
comedy one, isn't it? 'Cause
Literally, there's
this is
nothing
a-
left.
it's they're gonna do. I believe. Of course, a Jack Black is in it, and
God damn,
Paul Rudd.
dude.
Paul Rudd. And they're going into the woods to remake or like make their own version of Anaconda because Anaconda is
I
their
remember
favorite
that.
movie. And
I
like,
remember that.
I guess
you
so
know
that's
what?
like-
That's a
It's
different.
Be Kind
take.
Rewind Anaconda. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
That's my feeling too. Is like I think that's what I was describing earlier. Is it's that kind of thing where it's like it's not reverent of the original. It's just using the same pieces and moving them around to make something a little bit like not a little bit like a lot different with it. And I can live with that as a conceit. I doubt it'll come off well, though.
I think I'm just sick of Jack Black.
Well, yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Steve? You're sick of Steve from Minecraft movie?
And aren't they rebooting X-Files now too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Coogler's doing it.
Yeah, Ryan.
So
Coogler.
we need, you know what we need? We need a legacy Silence of the Lambs, boys. Bring it back. It's gonna be Buffalo Bill's son.
Oh, the origin story of
Baby Buffalo
Muffy
Bill?
or whatever the
Baby
fucking
Bill.
dog's name is.
Oh man.
Hips don't lie, Bill.
Lake Placid's coming back.
Yeah, they did.
Lake Placid is chomping into theater.
Twisters was a
they
good
did
one.
Twister.
That was a good one.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't see that one.
I don't know.
I like it. I like
Deck
it.
really did not like that movie, by the way.
Well, I thought it was fun. This movie.
They've been trying to do Blade.
Dude, they have
ever
been.
get that on.
Yeah, which that could.
Yeah, but that's
could be cool.
It would have been.
That could be cool, but it's not going to be like it's not going to be a remake of that movie. It's going to be a Marvel movie.
I will say, somebody in my building got off the elevator the other day, and they had a Casper T-shirt on. I just saw the Casper poster. Poster when I was looking at 90s. So I was like, "Oh, fun!
Nice. Yeah. Putting that out on 4K, Juice. You want to pick it up?
Maybe.
Hell yeah.
Somebody was asking me the other day, "What's the difference between Blu-ray and 4K?"
It's just the resolution. It's Blu-ray is like.
Where did Bob go wrong? Were he and his friends sifted way too long? And it gets worse. He'll have no jet ski, wasting all his dough on those DVDs.
So is Blu-ray not in 4K then?
No, so it's 1080.
What's its highest res?
1080p is a standard Blu-ray disc.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. More information.
We all learned something here today.
More pixels, more dots for your eyeballs.
Give me more.
More dots. This movie, I think we're kind of circling the drain.
My boy Ted. I mean, nobody's even really particularly interesting. Teddy kind of stays along.
I found the characters to be fucking obnoxious most of the time.
Well, yeah,
honestly.
you don't. Yeah, and also too for Danica to live. Okay, in any, wouldn't Danica be like the first one to die normally? Wouldn't you think Danica would be like? She's so terrible. She's such a terrible person.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that she
I think
lived,
that was what would qualify as a subversion, which I don't like. Honestly, like I don't know, man.
I don't want her to live. I don't want anybody.
They set her up to be the vapid, idiotic old best friend that there's some secret bad blood with or whatever. But then I do like that I do kind of like that they're like, oh, it's like a true friendship thing or whatever. Like I can get behind like that as like it's a little different than what we see all the time. So I was a little okay with that. But it's just like none of the characters had a fucking thing to do. Except for her, and
or interesting in
they're
any
not,
way.
They're fucking annoying.
They're just not interesting. They're fucking annoying, but they're like that's again true to the original. Like I can't. It's hard for me to be too upset about it when the original has terrible fucking characters that have nothing to do either. They're just hot people with money like out the ass and in a beautiful home
money.
and a beautiful location. That's it. Yeah,
sweaty
huge tracts of
abs.
land. I just and like every single outfit that Danica wears is like the most revealing it could possibly be. Like it feels like they're setting her up to be fodder for sure.
Yeah.
Which I kind of am okay with them not going that way, as this it is the slightest subversion, but at least it's something to say like, oh okay.
When Ava is with her true crime podcaster friend at that like abandoned warehouse or whatever department store, and she gets trapped in that cage, and she's like trying to unbolt the door.
It's a fucking cage.
Just like push it off of you. Like it can't weigh that much. Like that whole scene was supposed to like be very tense. And you're like, oh, is she gonna get out? Is she gonna get out? And you're like, she should get out in like half a second. I don't understand.
I did not worry if she was gonna get out or not.
No, there was.
I couldn't get over that it was just just a cage. There's a fucking Wile E. Coyote ass Acme cage just hanging above the shit in this fucking building. What was that? What was that place? It was like
I think it was a department store, a defunct...
The department store that just has a fucking, fisherman's cage.
It looks like a restaurant.
It kind of did.
Whatever the fuck it was. I don't even know what it was. It doesn't matter. No
mannequins
place you or I can
though?
think of
I don't know.
would just have a giant mousetrap cage hanging above the fucking people sitting there. That just does not happen.
Hell yeah. That is mousetrap.
It's dumb as shit.
This when they go to the cemetery, there's just like random things that happen in this movie. They go to the cemetery and then they're chased around and they run into like this big garage or something, and then it's got all the like parade floats stored in it.
Oh my god!
I was like, why?
Oh my god!
Why are they bringing the floats back?
Why are you storing 30-year-old floats
at the cemetery? Like what?
I didn't even think about.
I didn't think about it. I didn't know. Was that in the original film?
That's where Sarah Michelle Gellar gets killed. Or like, don't they use her as like bait or something? Or she's in the parade.
Yeah, she gets killed at that department store, and that's why it's closed.
So I thought that was
bring back
modern
the department store.
Yeah. I thought that was like she went to an adjacent somewhere nearby or whatever that just had the floats from whatever this year.
Legacy,
I didn't realize it was the fucking original.
It's the OG from.
You got to bring the float back.
Fucking dumb.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Also, why would she kill the groundskeeper? Like, it's all so dumb.
I just don't know.
I don't know because he knows because he was working on the computer. Just like knock his ass out. I don't know. Like it doesn't. None of this shit needs to happen.
This movie, I feel like it had 3 different endings, maybe even 4 if you count the post-credit ending. It just kept fucking ending. It was driving me.
And then and also too, why did Ray shoot Stevie? Did I get confused about that?
I don't know why.
But they're working together, right?
They are.
I think it was a fake out.
So here's the situation that you've got, though. Mm-hmm. You're on a boat. Yeah. Ray has a boat, and they've got Teddy's boat.
Yes.
So you're out in the middle of the water. You have these 2 women who the whole movie you've been trying to kill.
Hunting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stevie has Danica with a knife to her throat. Mm-hmm. And then Ray is standing beside, what's her name? Rachel? What's her name?
Ava.
Close. Ava. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you just
kill him?
Turn and shoot Ava and slice?
Justin, please.
Like it doesn't.
Stop this.
Why would he shoot Stevie?
Because he has to make it look like she died so that he can later on reveal it.
There's no right there. I just want to point it out that there's
it's fucking stupid. Is the
logical
answer
reason
to your question is this is stupid. This is a stupid movie.
I just want to make sure that I didn't miss some very important, clever piece of writing that explained all
we'll
of that.
We'll have to watch it again. You'll get more on the rewind.
Yeah.
It's just so frustrating. And again, like the thing is, like I'm upset because the movie's bad, but I'm also like, yeah, but that's what these movies are. So I guess they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're making a bad movie out of bad movies. I don't know.
The first one
I don't know what else to think about.
They're all dumb. They are, but the first one had like some charm to it. At least, like, and I guess
there's some nostalgia I associate with the originals. That is it. And this movie told me to fuck nostalgia, so I have nothing. It's just like
a specific summer version of Scream.
Yeah, it's a worse Scream. Yeah, for sure.
It's a Scream alike.
It's set around 4th of July, so if you're really if you're tired of watching Independence Day, which
why would
I don't know how? Yeah,
no, like it's the thing is like the original is just as valid as every other silly, dumb slasher capitalization on the slasher genre. It's no different than The Burning or any of those other fucking movies. It just kind of, it's not special. It's just sort of a thing. And yeah, you can watch it. You can get some laughs out of it or whatever. No one's gonna watch this. Like nobody's gonna come back to this year after year. I mean, I gotta think there might be like 12 people on this planet that do.
I think it's trying to be a fun, funny, witty movie, and like the original has I don't know that it's like necessarily witty, but it does have it like a fun kind of vibe. Like you can throw it on and have like a decent time watching it. But this is like just annoying. I found myself very annoyed and not really having a fun time, which, you know, if you're not going to bring anything new to the table, then at least make a fun slasher with like a handful of really good kills. And I don't think this movie meets that bar, and it fails largely in almost every other area, I think.
It does. I think about like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which again is the one I've seen the most. I remember the best, and I'm gonna spoil that real quick. Like the fucking killer reveal in that movie is also like maybe the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And Jack Black is also in that movie doing whatever this is.
Get jiggy with it.
And so like. I think that this movie fits perfectly well in a bad sequel to a bad but moderately enjoyable nostalgia trip of a movie. This does not need to exist. That movie's already doing all of the work that this franchise could possibly the best work that this franchise could achieve. It's just like unnecessary and just not enjoyable. Like it's just not fun.
Yeah, just kind of annoying. All the like Gen Z like speak, like I don't like it feels so very written by someone that is not of that generation. It's like very forced and
not like they don't know how we talk.
Oh really? Good Lord. Yeah, like constantly talking about like Danica's character specifically, I forget. She was talking about like some sort of healer
empath
that she sees.
Her
empath. It's like,
but that was that's bait. Like that's the thing is like in any other movie, that is the line that somebody throws out because these movies do, as pointed out in Cabin in the Woods. They it's like vengeance for youth, you know. God, these kids are so dumb, they don't know how good they have it, and they're gonna fuck up and do dumb shit, and it's gonna get them killed, and I'm happy about that. Like there's like an element of that, and I think that's why I kind of was like okay with her, and like even though she never got better, like really I got a little bit better. But they gave a little depth to that particular characterization that you just don't get otherwise in other movies. I don't think it was great, but it's not something that you're going to see in any other.
There was talking about there was a beta reference. She was like, "Oh, you look like a beta," or whatever. I was like, "Oh my Lord!" Only the men die, boys. What's up with that? Oh. What's up with only the men dying?
Yeah, all the
men can't protect themselves now.
No,
all the girls
we aren't allowed.
Yeah, even the girls that get completely gutted and shot and fall off a boat in the middle of the ocean, they still somehow survive.
It's ridiculous. The men would survive, boys. That's
It's a statement.
Must have been directed by a woman.
Oh yeah, totally. Let's do that now. Justin's finally found his cult of personality that he can capitalize on, and
spoken
it's
like a true alpha.
Nah, that's not the kind of cult I want. I want a sex cult. So
don't we?
That basically is what it is. Andrew Tate is a sex trafficker, so I mean,
oh Jesus Christ. Well, let's. I think we've said enough about this movie. Let's go and rate this thing out of 5. Rand Diesel, kick us off. How do you feel?
I don't know, man. Like I want to not be unfair. You know what I mean? I want to be fair, I guess is the better way of saying that. And I will say that like there are a couple things that I am kind of on board with, a couple of thoughts that work for me. Like I like bringing back and like this dumb like killer reveal or whatever. Like part of me respects that, and I know that sucks, but part of me respects it because it is it's a dumb sequel to a dumb sequel to a dumb movie that is kind of charming, and it's not pulling off the charm part, but I appreciate that it is like every bit as stupid as the originals. It's doing what that does. I do like I don't know. I'm really struggling here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with a 1. I don't like this movie. I did not have a good time. I thought, okay, I will say like the setting is still beautiful and it's shot beautifully. I think that looked really, really good, but it's hard not to. I thought like even the interiors and stuff were all really like nice looking, like at least in terms of like, I don't know. It was like Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous sort of shit, where it's like, oh, this is a beautiful house. Like, oh, like a place that nobody here could ever afford, but you know, it's kind of cool. It's like looking at Architectural Digest. That gave me something to focus on besides the terrible fucking dialogue and characterizations that were happening and the lackluster kills that were happening. I don't know. I'm rambling. I don't like this movie. I think that it's the worst kind of cash grab is my feeling. So there you go.
All right, solid 1 star for Brand Diesel. Juice, how do you feel?
Yeah, this is bullshit. This movie, the original movie, it's not that good, and like Randy said, it's just a cash grab, and it's so blatantly bullshit too. It's copy and paste. I mean, how many times have they like? Oh, also she's like, is that stupid? Jennifer Love Hewitt, she's living 45 minutes away, and she's like, I swore I'd never go back there. I was like, that's like me being in Jacksonville and be like, I swore I'd never go back to Orange Park. like
everything in Jacksonville is 45 minutes away. So
what? It's so stupid. And like, how many times has this? They just did that in the fucking Exorcist? Remember? And they're like, oh, she wrote a book, and we gotta go. I forgot about that one.
God,
we gotta go.
So bad.
Reach out to her for guidance, and it's just so. Copy the podcaster, Jesus Christ. I was like, when they started introducing these elements, I thought this has to be a joke, right? They got to be spoofing off of this in some way, and it's not. They're really playing it that way. I just blew my mind away.
Blew my mind away.
It's been 7 years. Blew it out of my skull. We've been doing this song and like it made money. That's so unfortunate. It shouldn't. I wish people are like having some consequence. Like even listening to the director talking about like, oh, I want to just get Sarah Michelle Gellar in there. It's just because even though she's dead, it's just bullshit, man. It's just
you're making it for the wrong reasons. Like there's not a right reason to make it.
Yeah, and you killed all the men. It's ridiculous. You can't. They're kind of.
This is the voice of women on the podcast speaking. So,
I speak for the women here.
They were all beta boys, so you know.
They even ended on that fucking meme line of this, like, this could have all been avoided if men just go to therapy. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
It's like every vapid Facebook post I've seen in the last 10 years distilled into a couple of characters. And somehow they wound up being like the protagonist all the way through. And like, I don't know. There's nothing like untrue about that statement. It's just like, pandery as shit.
You know how much you hate therapy, Randy, after our Twister episode.
I know. Oh, yeah. You really railed against it.
Therapy's for losers.
I gotta echo Randy and give a 1 star.
A 1 star from your boy
Soju. Out of 5. Please give us your score.
This is like minus a solid star for having a fucking true crime podcaster in this movie. From here on out,
that's a good rule to follow, Bob.
If you got a true crime podcaster in your movie, it's just I can't.
It's 2025. Who even makes podcasts anymore?
Losers. That's who.
Not hot women, that's for sure.
Who get head in the bathroom at the airport, you know? God. Minus another star for that scene because it's gross. Bathroom floors? Come on, dude. That's disgusting.
Damn.
Bob, you never had sex in a public bathroom? Come on now.
I didn't say that. They
established lore. Write it down.
The writing is not very good. It's not very inspired. We don't need these legacy characters. I find the new characters very annoying, and the legacy characters feel like kind of phoning it in a little bit, which I don't blame them. Like we don't need these characters to come back for any reason, really. No really great kills. Like there's a couple decent kills. It just is not a fun, enjoyable, light slasher movie like the franchise is kind of supposed to be. It just feels kind of like a chore to get through. It's way too long, almost 2 hours long. It doesn't need to be that long. It doesn't need to have 3 or 4 endings. There's like the ending on the boat. There's the ending in the bar. There's the ending at the hospital. There's the post-credit ending. Like we don't need all that. Like how did these characters survive? They get shot and gutted and thrown over a boat, and like just so like nothing really matters, which is fine. But at a certain point, like, if you're not laughing and you're not invested in these characters because they're kind of annoying and there's not really any good kills and they're not doing anything new, and there's just like, what is there? What, like, why am I watching this movie at all? I don't know. There's just not a whole lot going on here. Yeah, not funny. Not funny at all. That's it. Hey, it's a solid 1 star from your boy Bob. There you go.
This is a really fucking stupid movie, but I keep thinking about new things that are terrible about it.
Cool.
Other things that are terrible about it.
Cool.
Fucking, what's the lead girl's name?
Ava.
Rachel.
Ava. There it is. Rachel. The Rachel. So the Rachel and the other guy, the guy with a Georgetown sweatshirt, those two
Ada,
characters, being like, oh, he wants to date it. Oh, like that shit serves no fucking purpose.
It really does.
Fucking all. At all. And
they almost hook up, right? That's the people.
Oh, yeah.
they almost hook up, and
But
she
he
wants to
gets
be
too
choked and
scared.
punished, and he gets freaked out by that, and then dies, and it
What
never
a
comes up
beta.
again, and nothing about that.
Can't
I think
even
that the
choke
movie's
a
trying
woman.
to pander to this idea of like, see, women can be into all kinds of things. It doesn't mean anything. Like, and I'm like, we don't, but it's fucking written into the movie, so it should mean something. Like, I don't understand.
That scene was like, I don't know if that's just another
Be a
thing.
real man and choke that woman.
I mean, yeah, if you're not into it, I get it. But even the girl was like, "Oh, you don't have to if you're not into that. That's fine." And he's still like, "I just have to be alone for a minute." It's like, come on, dude. Just
I don't really like. The thing is, that's all fine if it goes somewhere, but it fucking doesn't. None of that shit matters, and it still takes up more of my life than I paid to see. Like, it's eating my life.
I don't have many hours left.
Stop stealing that.
I see the clock ticking down with every fucking will they won't they moment. It sucks. And then also, like,
My
much
time
like
is
the first
precious
sequel,
now.
much like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, this movie tries to rescue its mediocrity in the first one, like it's by becoming more like Scream. In the first one, they had the reveal that they had, which was very stupid, and I'm trying to talk around in case anybody gives a shit, which is silly of me. But and then in this one, they have 2 killers, one of which is in the friend group, another which is a kind of a red. Like they're doing Scream like more closely than the original did. It's derivative in a number of new ways. Isn't that great?
Yes.
Makes it feel almost original. All right, that's our aggregates of 1 star. That's what we got here. Let's go ahead and jump into our Rotten Tomatoes segment, see what the critics and users have to say about I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Certified. Dead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rotten Tomatoes segment in which we're going to have these 2 gentlemen guess within the best of their abilities what the aggregate positive score is on RottenTomatoes.com's Tomatometer and Poopometer. That's the critics and the users, respectively. We're going to start with the Tomatometer. The critics, 147 reviews counted, 147 reviews counted. Keep that in mind. I'm going to start with Bob tonight. Bob, out of those 147 reviews, what percentage would you say are positive reviews?
Critics. I don't think critics are going to care too much for this. It's a silly slasher legacy sequel thing. So how low to go is the question here. I don't know. Maybe I'll take the comedy number 69.
All right, well.
69, dudes!
Yeah, the lag is just great. Juice, we got a comedy number in the mix here.
I
Where
think
you going
it's
with
going to be lower than that. That's too high. I'll take a 60. I think that's even still going to be too high, but
60. All right. So let me do a quick brain game here. Yeah.
I got this.
So
if you're having to do math, I got this.
No, that's a good instinct. The correct answer is 22 percentage points away from one of you.
Wow.
And that is 38%.
Yeah.
Quite rotten.
I was thinking about going 50, but yeah.
38%. Not a lot of lovers in the critics.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
feels
That's
so
a hell
good.
yeah, boys. That's
And just shake it with it.
We should just review that movie. That is...
I mean,
Very-
eventually
we put
we
it on-
will, boys. We got another 20 years to go. So we
Randy's
put
got
it
like
on a
6
poll
hours
recently.
left, apparently. That's...
I know. Oh, dude,
and he's
I'm
going to
about done.
review I Still Know What You Did Last Summer with 2 of them.
That's what I want to do in my final hours. I want to see Jack Black with dreads.
I want to discuss cinema.
Cinema.
Real underappreciated cinema.
All right, let's move on to the poopometer or the user score. There are over 500 verified ratings in this category. We're going to start in reverse order with Juice. Out of those 500 plus verified users, what percentage would you say gave a positive review?
I think it'll be slightly higher than the critics, but not by much. I still think this is probably going to be sub 50. So I'll give it a 45.
45. All right, 45 percentile from Soju. Bob, we coming in over, under? Where you at?
I'll take the under this time with a 40 flat, please.
40 flat. All right.
Come on, oozers.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Come through for me. Come on. And the people. Soju.
So 23 percentage point
Oh,
difference
no.
here.
Wow.
23%. This one was 68% positive.
Oh, what?
What is happening?
Dude,
What?
you guys
Oh,
forgot like the
no.
basic print tenets of Rotten Tomatoes with slasher movies. Of course, the critics are going to like it less than the users. It's a
I know,
slasher
but-
movie.
Well,
You guys gave
68 is
60 and
high.
69 for
68
the
is really
critics
high.
and 45 and 40 for the users. I agree that it's high. It's for sure high. But I'm just saying, like, the common logic is you got to go low
Yeah,
on the
that's
critics, high
fair.
on the users.
that's fair. That's fair. Well, that's still hell yeah, sweet.
Congrats on All right, Rob, that's enough. Please. We have places to be here. All right. Yeah, so the critics score 38, the user 68, and here's what the critics consensus reads. Faithfully hearkening back to the original for better or worse, this I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot serves up plenty of nostalgia without finding a compelling hook of its own.
Ah,
Sure. Yeah.
hook. Hey, they did it.
I did
Oh,
see.
they
Oh my
did the
god!
thing.
Another one. Did you
Oh.
see the poster or like the banner when the first bridal shower or the first engagement party? There was this big banner and it was like Danica got hooked or something. I was like, oh my god!
No, I missed that.
Jesus Christ!
I did like the critics' consensus saying that it's faithfully hearkening back to the original for better or worse. That's what I've been trying to get at all episode. But yeah,
For worse,
for worse. For worse.
definitely for worse.
All right, let's go into the critic reviews and see if there's
For
any
worse
humor to
or
be
for
found.
worse.
It's for worse. Utterly inessential viewing for anyone who's not a massive fan of the original and yet still a passably enjoyable time waster. I Know What You Did Last Summer as a reminder that sometimes last summer or summer 25 years ago is better left in the past. The passably enjoyable time waster. I just don't.
No.
Not that much
I don't-
time. You know what? If they trimmed it down Maybe.
If it was 80 minutes.
Probably not,
I could
but
say
still, maybe.
I need an 80-minute cut of this.
Yeah, lose 30
Actually,
minutes
no, I don't
of this
need that.
thing.
At least.
Yeah.
Dream
At
sequence
least
gone.
30 minutes.
Fucking love triangle bullshit gone. Fuck all that shit. Anyway, let's read another one. A big ball of nothing, attaching a familiar name and a couple of familiar faces to a tired formula in order ring. I guess in order to ring is what they meant to write. In order to wring a few dollars out of my wallet in an era where franchises like Scream have been able to make a comeback. That's a real shame. That's just a real shame.
Yeah. Agree with that statement.
Yeah. There's a lot of negative here. I just picked them at random. So let's call it. Bob, how's that trivia looking? Did you summarize all the trivia already or no?
Yeah, I did all the trivia that I could find. So let's talk Cooter of the Week.
Straight chillin'. Cooter of the week.
Juice, what is a Cooter and why do we hunt them?
Cooter's character type and a straight chillin' exclusive. Cooter has to hit 3 of these 5 points to be considered a Cooter, but we want the Cooter with the most points. The 5 points of Cooterdom are sexual deviance, manipulation, smug arrogance, overall looking attire, and overall patheticness, boys. I think we got plenty of Cooters this week. Teddy. Let's start with Teddy.
Okay. I wasn't even sure where to begin.
Smug arrogance. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Manipulation. Yes. He uses the police to get himself off the hook.
Patheticness. He is a
hook.
We're better writers than the writers of this film. At least on the same level.
I would say patheticness is heavily in the mix because I mean, like,
he's living.
This
on
all
a
happened
boat. His
because
daddy's
he was
boat.
Exactly. Like he's an affluenza kid. He's an affluenza kid that gets away with everything, including like all of his insobriety shenanigans, getting people fucking killed and shit.
True.
That's pretty pathetic in its own way, and he does nothing to address this in himself at all.
True.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
So get that one. Manipulation. We got smug arrogance. We
looking
got
attire.
Sexual.
He looks like John
attire.
Cena a little bit.
Looks pretty clean.
Yeah. Everybody in this
no
movie
mullet.
is there because they are hot. That is the reason. So I mean, what is it?
What was the last one?
Deviancy? Did you say deviancy?
Sexual deviance. Yeah. Has he got any sexual deviancy?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not that I can recall.
Yeah. All right. We got him. How about Stevie? Manipulation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Manipulation, patheticness, off the fucking charts, man.
Patheticness, yeah, for sure.
I mean, these people, like, oh man, I don't know. I don't want to go back into it. Yeah, pathetic.
Pathetic.
Looking attire, fine. Everybody's hot. Smug arrogance, I guess. I don't know. I don't really see smug arrogance, really. What are you? What are you giggling about?
Smug arrogance, manipulation. Is she smug though?
Towards the
That's
very
what I'm asking.
end,
It's
like the reveal,
Yeah,
the killer reveal.
I guess.
I don't think so. I think she's just spiraling out trying to be Stu Macher. And like, I don't think that's a calculated move. That's a
Can't
dog
go
chasing
full
its tail.
stew.
She's just stewing.
She's stewing in her own brew.
Don't do that.
Bay caught me stewing.
Oh my god.
Time to change those shorts, girl. You've been stewing too long.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Hey.
Is that a conversation you have regularly, or I don't know? No.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Like,
don't
she's
even wear
on
shorts.
Fucking
the lore is getting deep tonight.
Daffy Duck head ass over here.
Fucking Winnie the Pooh ass.
Shirt cocking it.
Man. What the fuck are we even doing here? Where are we? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Stevie. She's kind of a cooter. Cooter light, maybe.
Cooter light. All right,
What about Ray? I think Ray's King Cooter in this.
I think Ray's King Cooter in this. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Pathetic as shit.
Yeah,
like,
pathetic, manipulative.
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 My
nipples
live. You live.
My nipples live. All right.
Man.
It's manipulation for sure. Sexual deviancy. I don't think so. Like, I don't know. Like, the relationship with Stevie's a little weird, but I don't think it's sexual. It's just like it's a bad justification for him. That's really the problem with it. Smug arrogance, not. I mean, kind of actually, because his whole thing, aside from like wanting Stevie to be okay, I guess, is that he is pissed that people don't revere his friends dying enough, and so much so that he's willing to kill other people. So I don't know, man. It's heavy in patheticness. It might also be arrogant. It might be pretty arrogant.
I think he hits at least 3. His looking at tires, fine, I guess, and sexual deviance. I don't really know that would hit anywhere, but the other 3 for sure.
Yeah, I think so. I'm actually shocked he only hit 3, but yeah.
He feels like a mega cooter though, like for sure. When he dies, you're like,
he's hitting that chord.
Thank God. Yeah,
thank God.
Get him out of here.
Well, that's mostly because I'm like, let me out of this building.
That too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm being held hostage.
There's one less person.
My life is ticking away.
I've got 6 hours.
And I'm on the 3rd ending of this fucking movie.
God damn.
Yeah, let's just call him King Cooter, and he's got a little cadre of mini Cooters around.
We got him.
We got him.
Book him.
He's booked.
And the dad, Teddy's dad too.
Yeah.
Probably.
Teddy's dad sucks. He's like, oh my God, I'm so tired of Mayor from Jaws being in every movie, though. Jesus Christ.
We get it. COVID happened. We know.
Yep.
Mayor from Jaws is going to be my new retro 90s pop rock act. Gonna be playing all the hits, all the semi-charmed life you can
all
handle.
The 90s hits, bringing them back just slightly.
There's a very popular 90s cover band called White Ford Bronco here in DC. I've not seen them, but
I like
sounds like a blast.
Oh boy.
I like it. Okay, let's talk about what we've been watching this week.
Hey gang, what you been watching?
Rand Diesel, what you been watching?
So yeah, not a lot. Been watching mostly when possible 2 things. First is screeners from the festivals we've been covering, from BFON as well as now Fantasia Film Festival. That I don't want to get into those because we're doing bonus episodes on them, obviously. And then the other thing has been the release of Switch 2. I'm one of the suckers that paid full price, and DK Bonanza came out this week. And buddy, that's a pretty fucking fun game. I am having a really fucking good time with it. It is like, they basically like Breath of the Wilded Donkey Kong. It is like got so many game mechanics borrowed from that. And like at a ground level, that's kind of a pun I didn't mean, but and kind of a baseline level, the action of like punching through walls and through stone and shit and collecting shit or whatever is like so fucking satisfying. I could just do it, and I have done it for several hours without even remotely getting tired of it. It is very fun, and it's, I don't know. Like I'm only.
I always really enjoyed Donkey Kong 64, so I always liked the open world Donkey Kong.
Rob and I like bonded originally over that. That's like the first conversation we might have ever had was about Donkey Kong 64.
Probably. That yellow cartridge.
But it's not quite. Yeah. It's not quite like that. It's more like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Odyssey, kind of like bits and pieces of all of those, but form fit around like a monkey aesthetic, like, and not just Donkey Kong, but like monkeys. Like they're really going back to basics with the character and the characterization of stuff or whatever. It's good. It's a fucking good game so far. Maybe I'll get tired of it eventually, but so far I could just like, On the fucking intro level or whatever, like the tutorial level, there's just so much to dig through. I spent probably 3 hours just fucking punching through shit without losing a bit of steam. It was great. So yeah, those are the main things. And then the only other thing to add is I got to rewatch Sinners as well, which holds up. It holds up pretty damn good. Yeah, that's it for me. Bob, how about you?
Ooh, I get to go.
Going out of sequence, I guess. I don't know. Those
rewatched Stranger Things season 3 because it's the summer season.
That's your fave, Bob?
My favorite season, and it still kicks a whole lot of ass.
Buddy.
Talking about Mayor from Jaws, definitely in that season. Still good. I watched the Poop Cruise documentary via Randy's recommendation. Man, that sounds like a fucking nightmare situation. I feel bad for those people.
Not for you, Bob.
Dude, yeah.
Sounds like a dream.
Bob would just be like fucking cackling the whole time.
Just swimming in shit. The luckiest boy in the world.
Just sunburnt on the deck with a mattress over his head, cackling because people have shit on their shoes.
That sounds
like that.
Sounds fucking terrible. I'm not a huge fan of cruises, but that makes me want to go on a cruise even less. So there you go. That was fun.
That's not a typical experience, I want to point out.
Oh yeah, I would hope not. I also finally watched.
Depends on which cruise you book, boys. You know,
if you book the right one, you know,
can't get that every
scat
time.
Cruise
That's a guarantee.
Gets a lot of that.
The kink cruise, you know.
Oh, kink cruise,
unlimited shit.
Maybe I should start the kink cruise, boys. What do you think about that? I think that's a good
They're
investment.
on a boat because of the implication.
Sure. I watched Opus finally because that is on Max now, or HBO Max, or HBO, or whatever the fuck it's called. That was okay. It was fine. That's a cultish kind of movie, I guess, about this musician, and it was totally fine.
Yeah, cool. Capable, not that inventive.
No. That's my review of Opus. Fine. Finally, Miss Doubtfire, revisited that. It's still an all-time classic film.
God, I really wish I had the hello as a bump.
Hello!
Yeah, that's the one. That's the stuff.
They referenced that in a recent episode of Bob's Burgers, and Bob does the hello. Dude, it was so fucking funny. God.
Is Bob Burger still going?
It's still going, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Season like 18 or something
Jesus.
Crazy. 15, maybe 15.
I don't know how.
Going on that Simpsons run.
Yeah.
For real, they're catching up. Like, that's crazy that they did that over, like, what, 10 years, maybe?
They did. They've been out for 10 years? No, I think it's been out
Has Bob's been on for 10? Or
I think long.
Well, with 18 seasons, I would assume 18 years.
Well, it seemed like they were truncated a lot. Maybe I just had my gauge wrong. I thought they were like maybe a 10-year-old show, but maybe it's longer, I guess.
I think it's longer than that.
Hello. That's
all right.
That's all I've been watching. Juice, what you been watching?
I watched Thunderbolts. And that movie got talked up quite a bit. And I think it's just by comparison, maybe. I think Marvel's been so bad for so long. People are kind of surprised. It's pretty decent. I would say it's decent, solid. It's not amazing, but it's solid. It felt a little thin to me, but
Bullshit. Derivative.
a little derivative, but ultimately a pretty fun time. Much better than a lot of the Marvel stuff that's been coming out these past few years. And I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, which is the new animated Korean hotness these days. And it's very silly. But I will say that they do a really good job of incorporating a lot of interesting, good Korean culture and lore into it. So that was nice, but it's about K-pop. What are you gonna do, And it's like for kids. It's good for kids. And And yeah, then just screeners. I think the rest for Fantasia so far, so I can't talk about those yet. But actually, yeah, the other thing I've been watching, I'm getting ready. I'm like fully actually getting ready for spooky season now, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. Is I'm revisiting Penny Dreadful specifically so I could do some mini casts like leading up to Halloween. Like I've really just wanted to cover those for a while. And I decided to dive in. So I'm halfway through season 1 right now. Oh, it's such a good show. Like, oh, it's so good. And it really gets me right in the spooky season. It's so like I love it. I love the vibes of it. It's perfect. Really, really good. It holds up really well so far. So yeah, I'm excited to finish that one, at least season 2. I know season 3 fell off pretty hard, but 1 and 2 I'm looking forward to watching and reviewing heading into spooky season this year. So yeah, that's all I've been watching though.
Nice.
Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Cool. We do have 2 voicemails, so let's go ahead and jump into our hotline.
Nice. Wow, 4 new
Hotline Scream.
or either very early or very late.
Absolutely.
There's no empathy.
Well, Rob prompted me, and then you just started talking. I know.
No, yeah, but no, four Patreon subscribers and 2 voicemails. Wow, people love us again.
They love us again. It feels so nice.
Feels like it's 2020 all over again.
I sure fucking hope not.
Sure. So, yeah, if you guys are listening, would like to call and leave a voicemail to be featured on next week's show, hit us up at 904-638-3231. 2 voicemails this week. First up, we're hearing from the librarian.
Hi, Pookies. This is the librarian. It didn't ask me to say my name, so y'all know who it is. Anyway, guys, I don't want to see Eddington. I'm going because Ari Aster is famously a baby girl of mine, but, like, I don't know. I don't really want to hear a white man wax poetic about the strife and political climate of May 2020. Like, baby, what could you possibly have to add to that time period? That's not to say no one can or should make a COVID movie, but you really have to blow my dick off with some insider commentary. Otherwise, it will just fall flat on its face. God. Also, I don't think I like Joaquin Phoenix. He just gives me an ick. No real reason. He just unfortunately does. And, oh my God, Austin Butler's in it. Has he recovered from his self-inflicted Elvis PTSD? Should he be in public? I might call in Friday with a short little baby voicemail. Please don't kill me, Bob. Just saying, like, thumbs up or thumbs down. Regardless, the Slack will be getting my review. So, bye!
I did not remember that this fucking Ari Aster movie was coming out even, or that it existed, or was it coming, like, until I was looking at tickets for I Know What You Did Last Summer. I completely blanked on it entirely.
It was the opening film for Fantasia, which is what reminded me that it was a thing.
Yeah. It's out there.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out. I'm
curious about it because it's an Ari Aster joint, but it seems like people are, generally being pretty underwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was about 2020. I don't know what it's about.
I don't know. Maybe he's too loose. Except the cast. He got too big for his britches, maybe.
It needs to be more medium, less loose.
It's a COVID set movie about like a mayor and a sheriff in a town, and it's supposed to be kind of have like a Western vibe to it.
Okay. Wow.
That sounds terrible.
I have to agree. Yeah,
COVID Western.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think in general, like the COVID discussion is like tapped.
I think it needs some time. Yeah, I think you need to separate yourself for a while and then reflect on it.
It's been fucking 5 years almost, and it's like
from the beginning though. But I mean, it lasted for like.
But no, I'm saying like it's been 5 years. I don't think that's enough for the length of time that we were dealing with all this shit. Like,
yeah.
It'd be like I don't know. You can make it, and obviously people have, and I think that some people have made really good shit around the stuff that happened in 2020, or talking about it or what. Like fucking Bo Burnham's Inside is still one of my favorite specials I've ever seen, but like it had some pretty cutting insight, I think, and some pretty funny jokes. You got to bring something else to the table besides I am talking about that thing that we're all traumatized by.
Yeah, for sure. Nobody wants to just relive it and not get anything.
You remember how long? Remember how long it took before they made the first fucking September 11th movie? I think World Trade Center was the first one I remember, and I want to say it was like 7 or 8 years after the fact. Like it was a while.
I can't think of any September 11th movies.
Oh, really? Like I think
there are a lot.
I think
there's quite a
good
few.
number of them. There is now,
really?
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, I must have never watched any of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't either because, usually
Why
there's a
would
political
you?
agenda there. But
Yeah.
And I can't think of any like Vietnam style movies they've ever made. So
nobody's ever made a movie about Vietnam or World War II even. Like, well, we've just forgotten.
We usually just suppress our trauma and just push it way down.
That's the American way.
Well, hey, thanks for calling, librarian. Hopefully you saw Eddington and your baby girl, Ari Aster, did not let you down.
Oh, God.
Next up, we're going to hear from Trey. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Yo, it's Trey. You guys asked about what we've been watching on our slasher summers, and me and my girl just got through all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets in order. We haven't watched the remake yet. I think there was one that came out. See if we get to that. But we had a really good time. We had never seen them before. First three we absolutely loved. The rest of them exist, and we did watch them. But that might be one of my new favorite. That might be the first movie. Might be my new favorite. One of my new favorite slashers because it's way up there. I'm ashamed I haven't seen it sooner. But I've been watching some one-off slashers though. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Pieces from like early '80s. I really fucked with it. I think you guys should check it out sometime. Yeah, have a good rest of your slasher summer. I really don't think we needed another I Know What You Did Last Summer, but that's the way it goes. Also, RoboCop fucking rocks. Later, boys.
Have we heard of Pieces? Come on.
We've covered Pieces, haven't we? Or
episode 62.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the last one right before we reformatted quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's in the archives. That's probably why it's easy to miss.
That movie's nuts.
It's exactly what you think it is.
From the name Pieces. It's a Reese's movie. So
I would.
Yeah, I'm so happy for Trey and his girlfriend getting to like to first time the Nightmare series. That's a good time.
Yeah, what a treat.
Even the bad movies, like as a long form like endeavor to watch them all. It's really fun to do that. I need to maybe do that again sometime.
I don't know if I've ever gone straight all the way through. I definitely did Halloween and Friday the 13th. I don't know if I've done Nightmare actually.
Mm-hmm. Like there are movies you've never seen in the
maybe Nightmare? There might be. I was just about to look, and now I'm getting them all confused because when he said, "Oh, the first three," and then I was like, "Well, wait, isn't 4 good?" But then I was thinking like Friday. I'm getting it all mixed up in my mind, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it happens. But yeah, man, those first 3 I think are really fun, and first one is certainly worth looking at. The third one might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I just really, really think it's so fun. It's my dream power, man. And I don't know. The rest of them, like, they're hit or miss. But what I really like about that franchise as a whole is all the like wackadoo dream logic shit they get to do, and all the like weird sets and weird effects. Like that's the thing that makes it more tolerable, even at its worst. I would say it's more tolerable than, say, Friday the 13th at its worst for me. So,
Dan, that whole run was just 10 years. They made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 films in 10 years from 19. Or no, that's not counting the first one, I guess. Oh, no, it is counting the first one. Yeah. 1984. And then New Nightmare came out in 1994.
Nice.
A lot of these horror franchises did that. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen 4 or 5, honestly.
They don't stick out in my brain at all, but I know that's where a lot of like the heavier lore comes in and then gets taken out and then gets
I've
added.
definitely
like,
seen the first 3.
Have you seen Freddy's Dead 6?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Then the picture doesn't really tell me anything.
That's a fun one.
I don't know.
They really lean into the goofy comedy stuff.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm looking at pictures. So
no, I gotcha.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to do a run. Maybe maybe that'll be my spooky season goal this year. Yeah. A couple years ago, I did like a bunch of the old monster flicks, black and white Frankenstein stuff. Maybe this year it's Friday the 13th.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah,
no, Nightmare on Elm Street.
That'd be great. You should also do Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, since we've been talking about it. Cool. Yeah, thanks for calling in, Trey. Glad you finally got around to watching Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what a classic. How awesome would it be to be able to watch that again for the first time, super
I know,
cool.
Man. Yeah.
Call in 904-638-3231. Next week.
What are you waiting for?
Perfect. Next week, we're doing another host pick. This is your boy Randy.
Whoa.
Randy's picking this flick. What are we watching?
Right.
What are we watching, Rand Diesel?
So, I know Justin's quite happy about this because he brought it up not too long ago as something he watched on What You've Been Watching. Or at least I remember you bringing it up.
It was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it really? Jesus Christ.
I think it was during COVID. I was doing a bunch of like classic horror Japanese horror films.
Well, that just adds a layer to my reasoning, which is this. I have owned that movie since before we started the podcast on
Been
DVD
on some polls,
Criterion.
To be fair.
And I've just never watched it. So I decided now's the time. I got carte blanche here. And I'm going to do my diligence so that I can more honestly and truthfully give Rob shit for owning so many movies he's never seen before.
Have you actually said the name of the movie yet?
Oh.
Quaidan. Did I not? I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
It's Quaidan. I'm sorry. Got distracted. Yes, Quaidan, the 1964 Japanese or Korean Jewish?
Yeah, Japanese.
It is Japanese, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Japanese horror film. It's a Criterion movie. It's on HBO Max right now. So yeah, I'm excited to check that out. I'm going to watch it on the DVD I purchased way too long ago. As a blind buy. So I'm excited.
Crisp Criterion disc.
That's right.
And that movie is 3 hours long.
Oh yeah,
she's a long.
It's an anthology though, so it's easy to take in pieces.
You can segment it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I think the second one's the longest one though.
Cool. Yeah, check out.
So yeah,
I think Kaidan, I think is how you say it.
We will. You know what? Here's what I always do. I always go to Wikipedia. I grab the Japanese text, and then I have a Japanese translate do.
Quaden.
That's what Google says.
But you got to do the Japanese one though, because the English voices will pronunciate. You got to grab the Japanese. You got to get the Japanese text.
Yeah.
Put into a Japanese.
But I'm not going to do it like prosciutto sort of thing. So. Quaden, it is.
I don't think that. I'll work on it.
I mean, you don't have
Mozzarella.
You don't have to say it with an accent. You can just say Kaidan.
You can just say it.
Yeah. You don't have, so yeah, check out Kaidan 1964. Get ready for next week's show. Do you guys have any prompts you want to throw out for next week before we sign off?
Oh shit. It's like you ask us this every week and we forgot again.
Yeah.
Something about Japan. What's the best thing about Japan?
What's the next legacy sequel that you're going to be not excited about?
Oh my god. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I just totally missed The Craft coming out, or maybe I just blanked it out of my mind.
A lot of them are under the radar. Like, They're like,
is it like that Black
kickstarted in
Christmas
some
remake
cases.
or whatever that nobody really gave a shit about?
Well, there's that Return of the Living Dead, not remake, but it came out this year or last year or some shit.
It's coming out. It's not out yet.
It's coming out. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no wonder I didn't hear about it then. Okay. Never mind. But
all right,
Rave to the Grave came out like last year or some shit, or a couple years ago or something, didn't it?
That was 05. Yeah, 20
Jesus fucking
years
Christ.
ago.
Kaidan. I think it's Kaidan.
I think it's Kaidan, yeah.
I'm terrible at this after 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, call in about Japan. Just say you know, just say things about Japan.
Just call in and say Japan and then hang out.
Japan, yeah.
Everybody's going to Japan these days, right? And then like the hotness head to Japan.
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
You heard about this country called Japan? A lot of people going there saying that's
Never
pretty
heard
hot.
of it. Never heard of it.
A lot of people on that Japan business. Yeah.
904-638-3231. Tell us about Japan. Check out Kaidan. Get ready for next week's show. We're on all the social media. Search Straight Chilling Podcast. Will pop right up. If you want to join in our daily Slack channel conversations, let us know on one of those social media outlets, and I'll send you a link so you can join in on the fun. And until next week, as always, all you mother truckers, please keep chilling.
And get jiggy with it.